It is Friday night in Phoenix, and you're listening to Phoenix's premier Geek and Nerd podcast. It's the Absolute Geek Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jose.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Nothing much.
Same bullshit, different week.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've had a fucking week.
Always bullshit.
I've had a week, let me tell you.
Did you roll over from bed?
Yep, I said rolled over from bed to go to work.
Did you run over a pillow?
Nah, I ran over a dog.
Oh, jeez.
I ran over a black lab.
Poor Max.
What? Poor Max.
Yeah, poor Max.
Your secretary?
Yep, my secretary. He's the guard dog.
Secretary, guard dog.
My guard dog who was asleep at the wheel.
I knew I should have let Max drive.
That's right.
That's what happens.
That is what happens.
So what happened with you, Matt?
Dude, it's been it's been a week, bro.
Just a little.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's been like a week from hell almost. I don't know.
The week from hell.
Between dealing with the new car bullshit and fucking my brother Trauma Zulu 99. Fucking
First your sister's friend, now your brother.
yeah, dude. Fuck, man. It's been a tough couple months, man. It's been nuts.
So what happened with the car?
Like he said, my fucking sister's friend up and dies in a car accident a little over a month ago. And then my brother fucking riding home the other night or last weekend riding home and fucking wiped out on his bike and fell 15 feet down a fucking dry riverbed and scalped himself.
That's fucking insane to think of.
Big old fucking cuts on his head. Luckily, like he didn't crack his skull open or he didn't, no neck trauma, didn't break anything. It was just he landed right on his damn head.
Well, at least he has a reason to be bald.
Yeah, well, he was bald before, but landing on his damn head. And
you can blame it on being scalped.
So how's he doing now, though? I mean, it's been about a week, right? A week tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll been a week tonight. It happened because it happened on Saturday night or Friday night. But yeah, he's doing good, man. He was in the hospital for 24 hours, and he got out Sunday, and he had a big drain in his head, and I don't even know how many stitches he's got in his fucking dome.
It looked like they put a free USB on his head.
Oh yeah, I know. That was just to drain the fucking the wound.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he had some crazy shit. Man. Yeah, like he was telling me he was riding and he went to go around a tree and his bike tire slipped off the side of the curb and he went to correct and my dad thinks he grabbed both brakes because my dad was like, when I got your bike, when you grab the back brake, the bike slides. When you grab that front brake, it catches right away and sends the back end up in the air.
Oh, geez.
So it's like, he thinks my brother hit both brakes and it sent him over because he didn't have time to brace. So he didn't break anything. He didn't have time to brace and he went right down head first. But he tumbled down, like I said, a 15-foot dry riverbed, and he said he laid there and his head felt warm, and then like his bike hit him in his fucking bike hit him on the back of the head.
Homer.
Yeah, and then he's like he felt warm and he put his hand up to his face and he said it was just covered in blood. So he went through his backpack and grabbed a shirt he had in there and wrapped up his head and climbed back up the embankment. And my parents have a Verizon, and I guess my brother was able to call 911 on his own and everything. And he's like, I called 911 and I told the firefighter or the dispatcher to send someone quick because I'm bleeding out. And I was like, you're so over dramatic, dude. He's like, no, you have no idea how much blood there was. And I know head wounds usually bleed a lot, but he was like, you have no idea how much blood there was. He's like, my shirt was soaked in blood. There was blood everywhere. And my parents have Verizon. So on Verizon, I guess it notifies you if someone calls 911 if you have it set up that way.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad said he got a message on his phone and he went to check it. And he was like, I was awake waiting to hear your brother come in. I was going to ignore it because I thought it was just like a weather alert or something. And he's like, I decided not to ignore it. So I got to look at my phone and it showed that he had called 911. So he's like, as I was dialing your brother, he called me and he was all panicked. Like, Dad, I had an accident. I'm bleeding. And my dad's like, him and my mom jumped in the car and went to go get him. And he wasn't far from their house, luckily. He was on Camelback down by the ball field.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, my dad got there and he was like, the EMT showed him pictures, and the EMT was like, dude, he's like, this is the grossest thing I've seen in a long time. My brother was like, really? What does it look like? He's like, you ever seen one of those old Western movies where the cowboy gets scalped? And my brother's like, yeah. He's like, that's exactly what happened, except you had no hair to grab onto. So, yeah, dude, he's got a scar. He's got a gash that goes from like his temple back to like the back of his ear on his left side. Then he's got one that comes diagonally down across his forehead, and it's gruesome.
It's gnarly.
But they didn't know he had his wallet, and I call him Trauma Zulu because he had his wallet in his backpack, and my mom and dad grabbed his shit and followed the ambulance to the hospital.
So they showed up before the ambulance did?
No, they followed the ambulance was there when my parents showed up there, but they were kind of like 1 and 2, like right behind each other. Oh,
so they were there, and so they picked up his shit.
Yeah, they took his shit
as they were assessing him on the scene.
Yeah.
So what happened with the wallet?
Huh?
What happened with the wallet?
Oh, so his wallet was in his backpack. So my mom and dad had his backpack. So when they admitted him into the ER, they're like, "Yeah, we got to do surgery to clean this wound out." So they admitted him right away and took him into surgery, and they never asked for insurance or ID or nothing. Mm-hmm. So they didn't know who it was. So he's like. So they named him Trauma Zulu 99, and they gave him a birthday of something like 11/11, like 1937. So he's like an 80-some-year-old man. And like I didn't catch it until I went to go see him Saturday morning, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "You're good, dude." And he was talking to me, and like he was laughing, and the nurse came in, and she was like, "I think I'm in the wrong room. It says I have an 80-some-year-old man in here that has experienced head trauma." And my brother was like, "Yeah, that's me." And, she's like, "It's all right. I look good for my age. I just have that Benjamin Button disease." And it's when he was joking around, I knew he was going to be okay. And it was just like, man, dude, like just seeing, like I walked in and he was asleep and he had his head all wrapped up and his neck was in a brace, and my heart dropped, dude. It was like, man, it sucks seeing my little brother like that. But
yeah.
He's doing good now though. So it was just, I was telling my dad about that. I was like, they don't know his name here. They kept calling him Trauma Zulu, and he's got like, so he ordered lunch and he was like, yeah, this is Trauma Zulu 99, date of birth 11/11/37. I would like some chicken broth. And they brought him some chicken broth, and the lady walks in, and he was asleep when she walked in, and she was like, who is this for? And my dad was like, Thomas Allward. And she was like, that's not the name I have. What's the date of birth? And they gave his date of birth, and she's like, no. And I was like, no, it's Trauma Zulu 99. And the date of birth is like 11/11/37. And she's like, okay, this is it. And like set the suit down and walked off. And I was like, all right, cool. And it was on his bracelet. Yeah, it was on his bracelet. And that's how, and my dad's laughing because that's how they had him on the floor schedule too, as Trauma Zulu. Like I guess it wasn't until Saturday night that they finally came and got his insurance information from my parents and got his actual name and shit. So
your brother got trolled.
Yeah, pretty much. So now he's in my phone as Trauma Zulu 99.
He has to be. It's a given now.
Yep, that's his nickname, and that's why when I posted on the thing, he commented more Tom, and I was like, yeah, maybe we can get you on an episode. And he was like, oh, he's like, oh, Trauma Zulu 99, whatever, can't make it or some shit, whatever he said on there, and that's why he was talking about Trauma Zulu because of his call sign.
That's funny.
Jay, my sister's friend passed away in a car accident. Was it sometime in September? I think it was.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember. I can look it up, but yeah, because I believe I was asking Jay about it because I know he's an EMT. Yeah, John or Jane Doe. That's a normal one. Like Trauma Zulu that's the first time I've ever heard anything like Trauma Zulu.
That's funny.
Maybe whoever gets to print up the bands there has a nice sense of humor, it sounds like.
Yeah, like
You know what?
really?
Or they're high.
John Joe's so 80s or 70s. We're going to go with Trauma Zulu.
Right? Trauma Zulu 99, man.
It's like a screen name.
Yeah, I'd always go by
XO.
That'd be my online name. That'd be my passwords for fucking
For
my
everything.
bank account information. It'd be everything.
Yeah, so the accident happened on the 27th of September is when my sister's friend passed away. Yeah, I messaged you about it, asking you about the color of the body bags. So yeah. But that was the deal.
Aren't they like dark? They're like dark blue.
Well, this one I was just wondering because like people were telling me, you know, this color means this color means that, and they had like an orange tarp draped over the car, and that's why I was asking Jay like what, because I know he's an EMT, so that's why I was asking like him what color what means what. So,
like when I was going to school for forensics, I was going to the Forensic Science Center, which is a medical examiner's office. We got to do tours through there, and we got to go through all the crypts where all the bodies are, like all the bodies they have yet to process. And it was crazy because they're all sitting in body bags, but they're all just the same color. I didn't see any different colors, but there was ones like people would bring them in, like they were like a lady had died in her bathtub. So she was stuck in like that sitting position with her knees up and her like arms were on the bathtub, like on the sides. So that's how she was inserted into the body bag because the rigor mortis hadn't let up yet. No, it set in. That's why she was stiff. But what happens with rigor mortis is you get stiff and then you loosen back up.
Oh.
And she was still in that. She was still in that pose where she was still sitting in her bathtub. So it's like a bigger body bag. It was crazy though. But yeah, I'd gone there a couple times. It's crazy to see.
Jay says color doesn't mean anything. Unit the trauma tag comes into play. Yeah, and like I said, it was a red tarp. It was a yellow tarp over the front of the car, and they're like, "Oh, that means there's a body in the car." And I was like, I don't know much about that. That's why I asked Jay, and that's pretty much what he told me. He's like, color doesn't really mean shit. It's just whatever they have in their vehicle at the time when they show up. So, but that was in September. So my brother was last weekend. So then, you know, fast forward to that Saturday night after I leave the hospital, I was looking at buying a Volkswagen, and I did some inquiries online, and they were blowing me up, and they're like, "Come check out this used car we got. Come check out the used car." I was like, "Sweet, cool." So,
but yours did not have a speaker that makes it sound cool.
No, it did not have a speaker that made it sound cool.
It did kind of come up. It does come up short.
Listen, I didn't want to let Kyle be the only one auditioning for the Fast and the Furious. So I thought, you know, I could follow up, but maybe more sensibly with a family sedan. For the family I don't have, but you know, for the family sedan. So.
And Kellen.
Yeah, that's true. I have my two.
You have 2 kids.
My 2 adult children. But I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go buy this car. So I went and checked it out. It's a fucking beautiful VW.
V-dub in the
Passat.
house.
2015 Passat, 56,000 miles on it. Fucking grill, dude.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Wait, 56,000 miles?
Yeah.
Wow, that's more miles than my car.
Well, it was fucking 2015.
Mine's a 2014.
You had a stroke and you took some time off of driving.
Yeah, he took some time off from driving. But it was a beautiful car. Whoever had it before me kept it in beautiful shape. And I was like,
except
cool.
for the weird foam thing underneath the seat.
Yeah, Kyle was obsessed with this foam thing. He was trying to pull it apart
for like 20 minutes.
But so they're like, all right, cool. I was there all freaking for like 5 hours, got that shit done, and then let me take you home. And like, it's a done deal, man. No such thing as a beautiful VW. Okay. But yeah,
32s are nice.
So I got it home and I had it for a couple days, and I loved driving it around. And it was a fantastic car. And I traded in my Camry for it. And so like I had some negative equity. Like I owe right around $6,000 on my Camry, and like so they're giving me 4 for the car, so it's $2,000 negative equity, whatever. So I get it home and I've had it, and then Wednesday they call me and they're like, so yeah, when we thought it was a done deal, it turns out it's not. The bank wants $500 from you.
Fuck you, bank.
I was like, what? They're like, yeah, they want $500 to process your loan, and I was like, hey, whatever. So I went there, and like, I go there, and I'm like, all right, well, I don't have $500 on me. I did, but I was like, I don't have $500 on me. I'll give you $250 cash. They're like, nope. I was like, you can lower the price of the car $500, and I'll still give you $250 cash. Nope. I was like, all right, well, I'll give you the $500, but I want my payment date stretched out a little bit more before I make my first payment, since I'm giving you 2 payments up front. Nope. Okay. Because I talked him down to like $250 a month. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I was like, I'll give you the money, bring me the paperwork to sign. And they bring me the paperwork out. And my interest rate went from a 5 to a 7.6% in the matter of a few days. And I was like, why is my interest rate going up? Oh, well, this is the bank and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I was like, fuck all that. And they still had my Camry. I was like, I'm just going to take fuck this deal. I'm just going to go take my old car back and bounce. And I was like, so they finally they were like, all right, cool. Give me my keys. And I fucking took off. But I'm just like, it was just a pain, dude, because I thought it was a done deal, and it turns out in their paperwork and like the bottom of their offer sheet, it says there it's not a done deal until the bank gives them the money, so they can request the car back. And I was like, I felt like total shit all day yesterday. I felt like absolute garbage because I was like, man, I can't even fucking afford a car. I was like, this is bullshit, but I can afford it. But they're fucking trying to dick me over. And I was just like, whatever, dude. And it was like there's this whole back and forth bullshit. And I was like, fuck all that, dude. I'll just keep my Camry. Then they called me back today, and they're like, well, we want to see what we can do to get you in this car. And I was like, well, tell me what the numbers are like without the Camry. And they're like, it's less. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like, but you could just sell the Camry and then come get this car. I'm like, dude, fuck off. So I've just been going back and forth with this shit.
Now it's just becoming sad on their part.
Yeah. Now they're grumbling.
Well, I loved the car. Like, it was an awesome car. It had way more room than my Camry did.
It was a nice car. It was a really nice Passat.
Yeah. Silver.
Passat.
Beautiful.
Passat.
All leather interior. It was a beautiful car.
No, they upgraded a lot. They upgraded stuff in it. It was a really nice car. I mean, it was fucking Matt pulled up all proud and glowing and shit.
Yeah, right.
He just had sex.
I had buyer's remorse before I even walked up the fucking lot. That's why part of me was like, thank God. But I know it's not that I couldn't afford it. It's nothing I did. They were just being stupid. Like, give us 500. Come back after the deal is done and give us $500.
I've never seen such a runaround before with a car.
Kyle went through it with me because I was keeping him up to date with everything that was going on.
Yeah.
But like I called my dad. I was like, "What do you think about this, man?" I was like, "They're trying to jump my interest rate 2%," and my dad was like, "Dude, just get your old fucking car and leave." And that's essentially what I did.
It's weird is that, usually with cars they usually have all that figured out. Like, especially nowadays, they have all that figured out before you even go back to financing. They have everything kind of set, so it's kind of weird that they.
Well, like, I didn't have that problem when I bought my Camry. It was, hey, you're cool, you're approved, bing bang boom, you're gone. The deal's done. Like, the banks, you're being financed through us, bing bang boom, the deal's done. And I don't know what it is. They're trying to tell me, oh well, you can only finance through Volkswagen up to a certain percent or amount, and then after that we have to go to outside banks. And then, like, when I was asking them to show me the deal,
show me the money.
Instead of like putting the negative equity being the only thing towards my deal, they were putting the entire value of the car towards the back end of my deal. So this is like a $17,000 car, and now it's like a fucking $23,000 car, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're doing something weird.
So it's all just fucking, and like they're trying to guilt trip me. Every time it's like, I wanted to leave like so many times before I bought the car. I was like, dude, I'm out of here. I was like, give me my fucking keys. And I hate that shit. I hate that they hold your keys. Like this dude was like holding my keys. I was like, dude, give me my fucking keys. I want to leave. And it's like, well, let me just go see what I can do. I was like, no, dude, just give me my fucking keys so I can leave. Well, let me go see what I can do. They did this like 10 times, and I finally went and stood by my fucking car, and I was like, are you ready to give me my fucking keys yet? And that's when they came out and offered me the deal that I couldn't pass up, where I said, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
I didn't give him when I got the GTI, I didn't give him the keys to my Jetta until right before I walked into financing.
Yeah, they were like,
they kept saying we need to look at this and that, and I was like, so what I did, we need to look at the miles. So I'd walk over and I got in the car and I turned it on and I showed it to him. They wrote it down and I turned it back off and I put them back in my pocket and I walked back inside and got more popcorn.
You're right. You're right, Jay. I should have shown him the girth.
You would have got the car for like $150 a month if he was showing the
when I bought my car, I actually didn't take my car in until the next day. After I bought my car and everything. They bought it blinded.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. But
I think you got sucked in some weird car dealership vortex or something.
And then today I'm like, man, I really want this car. Like every time I get my Camry now, I'm all like, man, this sucks.
You had a little bit of niceness, and now you're like, yeah, your Camry's nice too, but nothing.
Like I work hard. I was like, I deserve at least a nice car, and I can afford it. And then this bullshit, and I pretty much walked away just because they were dicking me around. Yeah. I pretty much walked away just because I had enough. Like I could have paid him the $500, and I could have taken the fucking 2% increase on my interest rate and just refinanced later. But I walked away on principle alone. Just the fact that they were fucking dicking me around. I was like,
that's so weird because like that's where I bought my Jetta and my GTI, and they like bent over backwards to make sure that I left a happy customer, and they did everything in the world. It's so weird to see like they did all that for me, and then they turn around and they go to you. It's weird.
Yeah, and they had me sitting there. They had me sitting there forever, dude, and like they would leave me sitting there for dude. I probably sat there for a good 2.5 hours just waiting to go to finance.
Oh man.
And I was like, God damn it, man. And like I was so pissed. I honestly think like I'm gonna wait and I'm just gonna go buy another Toyota because I had no problem with Toyota. I was gonna go buy an updated Toyota that has the features that I want. God damn it!
Like when
I'll buy an aftermarket flat bottom steering wheel.
When I went in, I bought my car. It was at 6 o'clock. I test drove it. We talked numbers, and then I saw a finance guy like an hour later, and I was eating dinner by 8.
Franken Honda says, you dodged a bullet, man. Everyone knows VW stands for virtually worthless.
That, sir, is an incorrect statement.
Dude, you were 100% accurate on that, Kyle. If you ever, anybody listening, if you ever just want to get such a simple dig that sends someone into a blind fucking rage, when they're telling you something, just look them dead in the eye and say, no, sir, that is an incorrect statement. You will literally see the steam come out of their ears and their fucking head explode.
Oh man, the last time I said that to somebody, like not like this in a joking manner, I was working and the guy came up to me and I was tearing out insulation and I was running like some Cat 5s and TV wires and some, and he was like, "You're gonna put that back, aren't you?" And I said, "No, sir, that is an incorrect statement. I'm not an insulator. I'm an electrician." That motherfucker's head exploded about 6 times. That guy could not get his phone out of his pocket fast enough to call my boss. Like it was stuck in his pocket and it was pissing him off even more. And I'm just laughing. I put my hand on my belly and I point at him and I laugh. And oh my God, I got in so much trouble, but it's so worth it. Like it is. It really is. That is like, I don't know what it is, but it is the perfect dickhead statement.
Dude, seriously, like the guy when he showed me my interest rate, he was like, "Well, that's what it was when you first signed the paperwork." I go, "No, sir, that is an incorrect statement. Let's look at the paperwork." And he got, dude, like his face got bright like apple red, and he's like, "Obviously, we're not getting it done here. The deal done here." And you walked in the fucking finance office, and then another guy came up to talk to me. Like, you'll never understand how pissed somebody gets by making that statement until you see it firsthand.
I think it's because you say "sir." I think it's the "sir" thing that throws it off.
They get so angry.
No, it's just a fucking a dickhead statement all the way around, and it's like my favorite one.
I'm starting to think that you're biased by your username there, Frank and Honda.
Yeah, I think
turbos that blow oil out the seals by the third oil change. I think someone's a little biased.
A little.
I bet you if I were like Honda sucks ass, you'd probably be all defending Hondas, huh? I can't say that because Hondas are good cars, but if I were to be like Honda sucks ass, you'd probably be all over me.
Hey man, everyone's got their fucking their pick, their model.
But I mean, I'm a Toyota family. My dad's got a Toyota, my mom's got a Toyota, I've got a Toyota. So it's just like whatever, but I just wanted that. I just love that Passat, man. I test drove one and I fell in love with it. And then I just had my heart set on it. Now I'm trying to find every way I can to get it, but I think I'm just going to give up. Like I said, I might just do another Toyota, if anything.
Yeah, you know what? Stick to what works.
Sir, you are wrong. Very incorrect with an incorrect statement. It works. Do it. I'm telling you, Jay. Do it sometime.
It seriously, it pisses people off to no end. I have no idea why.
It's even worse when it's your boss. Are you being a smart ass? No.
No, sir. That's an incorrect statement.
Why are you calling me sir? I'm just being polite, man. What do you want from me? But that was my week. So between Trauma Zulu 99 and dealing with Volkswagen, it's been a fucking hell of a week, and I'm happy it's fucking over.
Oh, man. It was such a long week.
And then trick-or-treating on Wednesday.
Oh, goddamn motherfucker kids in my neighborhood. I had to get my old guy voice out for that one.
Just standing out there in your underwear screaming at them to get off your lawn.
Get off my lawn, you little bastards.
You had to put a sock in there so you had the extra girth.
Yeah. I put a codpiece in.
So they took you seriously? That's what we need to make. Absolute Geek cod pieces.
Oh my god, that's great. With extra girth.
Yep. You have the girth model, and then the fucking
the modest model.
The modest model. And then the stroke boy.
It's little.
Yeah. Sir, you were wrong. Jay says, is that like telling people you fucking stink? LOL.
Pretty much. But nicely.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your little story. What were you saying, Kyle?
Cool. So I know some of you guys are friends with me on Facebook, but I thought it would, and I think I talked about it in the last podcast, and I thought I was going to be nice, and I was going to hand out comic books this year for the kids in the neighborhood, candy and comic books, trying to get my, it's good to help a community, but there's nothing like helping your actual neighborhood. You're helping, you know what I mean? And I figured, you know what, if I hand out comic books and if I give out to 100 kids and 5 of those kids continue to read comic books, then you know what, I did something good to help our community. I'm helping the next generation of comic book readers. You know what I mean? I could, because imagine that story. What got you into comic books? Some guy was just giving them out on Halloween.
Some creepy old guy.
Some creepy old guy with a really nice Volkswagen was handing out comic books. So what I did was I brought out some. I brought I had a really big cod piece and no shirt on.
Fodder, that's why.
And I brought
in the cod piece.
I didn't just bring out fodder. I brought out decent books too, but I brought out Batman, Superman,
Walking Dead #1.
Walking Dead #1. I brought out Wonder Woman, Captain America, and Amazing Spider-Man. So I figured between those, and there was some Deadpool in there. There was, so when the kids would walk up, I'd be like, they're like, what's this? And I'd be like, oh,
You should have been passing out like Sex Criminals or fucking Saga. Shit like that.
Right.
Teach these kids a real lesson.
But they were like, what's this? I said, oh, you guys can take a few comic books if you want. And a lot of people were excited about it. I mean, most kids were pretty cool about it. Some kids were like, fuck it. I don't even give a shit. And they just walk away.
I don't read.
Reading's stupid.
Reading's for nerds.
But most kids were cool. I'd be like, what do you like? You like Superman? You like, and I'd pull out a bunch of Supermans. I'd let them take 2 or 3. And so this group of like 6 kids walk up. They're high school kids. They're probably freshmen or sophomores.
They egg you?
Hey, wait, let me get, motherfucker, don't ruin my story. God damn it.
I'm totally joking.
God damn it. You fucking ruined my story. Obviously, you don't pay attention to my Facebook posts like a dick. But, so they're like, you guys are giving out comic books. And one kid was like, holy fuck, these are from the 80s. These got to be worth money. They're old. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, take some. So they all took like 3 or 4. One asshole kid took like 6, but I wasn't really. So they took it. So they take them and they start to walk. They're like, thanks, man. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Enjoy your comic books. Then they turn around and they fucking threw eggs at me. And then they so that my beautiful, not Honda, but a Volkswagen, fucking takes the wrath of eggs. So now I have like this weird.
Oh man, where's Brian when you need him? You have to tell Brian that he missed his opportunity.
What, free eggs?
No, Tim says, well, VW was the brainchild of a Nazi, so what do you expect? He missed the opportunity to insert his Hitler talk.
The people's car. But so they fucking turned around, they fucking threw eggs at us. I was so pissed. So then it's like 8:30 at night, and I'm fucking trying to fucking rinse fucking egg off my goddamn car. I was so fucking pissed. And then my kids were like, oh, we know him. I was like, what do you mean? You guys are friends with this asshole and he threw eggs at us? I don't think that's a friend. I think that's a dick. But,
that's my friend.
That's not your fucking friend. He just fucking threw eggs at us like an asshole.
Well, he got free eggs the next morning.
He's like, I'm going to deal with it at school tomorrow. I was like, if you're not going to kick his ass, then don't fucking worry about it.
Was it a little handicapped friend from next door?
No. I haven't seen that kid in a long time. But yeah, that's what happened on Halloween. That's what I get for being nice and trying to hand out comic books.
Don't ever be nice.
You thought you were giving a treat, but you got a trick instead.
I did. I got tricked the fuck out with eggs. Oh, still pissed. And then the fucking egg scratched my car. I don't know how. Like, it's got this weird scratch indentation thing where the egg hit. Maybe because it's fucking a virtually worthless Volkswagen. And but I was like, oh, so fucking pissed. I was so mad. Because you do something so fucking nice. But I guess that's what happens when you're a fucking asshole kid.
Apparently it wasn't nice enough because you fucking straight up got yoked, son.
Oh man, I was fucking pissed.
You got yoked, son.
There was some good shit in there though. And then I started doubting myself. I was like, because I had just brought the boxes out, and then I started looking through them because I was like, you know what, there might be good shit in here. I might have to take shit out. So I started looking through to make sure there's nothing super good in there, but there was some all right stuff in there.
I think it was actually Jose in disguise that egged you.
I think it was too, on his way to Manuel's.
Yeah. I think Lance and Andy came in from Houston and Minnesota to be accomplices.
All right, we got this idea. You go up to that house right there and fucking throw eggs at him.
My backup.
Your backup plan.
Just another reason why I need to park in my fucking garage.
Right? Telling you need to clean that shit out. Ever since my car got broken into when I first moved in my house, I've always parked in my garage ever since. I won't park outside.
I've never understood that. I've got a nice car sitting in my garage. Well, not according to fucking Frank and Honda.
Don't have any car sitting in the garage. That's your problem.
But I have nice cars sitting in my driveway, and then I have a garage full of garbage that I'm protecting.
Yeah, right.
Never understood that.
I don't understand it either.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking change that.
What are you trying to protect in that garbage pile, huh?
Fucking
Fodder. All fodder.
Fodder and fucking a lot of boxes so I can ship out comics that I never sell.
Straight fodder.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's sitting in my garage. Goddamn motherfuckers.
All fodder, brother.
No comic book is fodder. It's all good.
Jay says, my car got egged while I was on a cruise, and that shit dried on my car, and it was during the fucking summer.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That is not when you want egg to dry on your car.
That's what happened to mine, too. Is my house, like, I don't know, I think kids were aiming at Kellen's car, but they threw eggs at his car, and they hit my garage. And I didn't see them, and it was during the summer, and by the time I saw it, it was all dried on my garage.
Oh.
So I have to, like, power wash my garage door or paint over it or something. Goddamn hooligans. Fucking hooligans.
God,
Kids.
damn hooligans.
You goddamn hooligans. But other than that, my week has just been just fucking obsessed with Red Dead Redemption.
Man, everybody's playing that goddamn game. Not me. Actually, everybody but me.
And me.
You're not playing it either?
No. I don't have a stupid console.
I know the radio show I listen to. That's fucking all I've talked about for a week.
Get it on PC, Jose.
Ugh.
No, I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Play Red Dead. Red Dead's better.
Have you got bucked by the horse yet? Have you punched a horse in the face on accident?
I have not.
Have
But
you
I've
fucked your
had-
horse
Huh? Have I what?
yet? Have you fucked your horse yet?
No. I have had my horse randomly explode.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden it caught on fire.
That's awesome.
I
Like a
have.
Volkswagen.
Yep. I've been riding down the trail.
Like a Volkswagen.
I was riding down the. I was riding down the trail and found a guy trying to horse his shoe, horse his shoe, re-shoe his horse.
What?
Drink
Horse
another
shoe.
one, man.
Yeah, I know. Re-shoe his horse, and the horse kicked him and killed him. And then as I was going to loot his dead body, a bear came out of the hills and picked him up and carried him away. I've been robbing a stagecoach and had a deer come running out of the woods and like take out and kill the driver of the stagecoach as the deer was trying to run away. So I've had some crazy stuff happen. I've had a train take off into the sky like Back to the Future Part 3. So yeah, there's been some crazy shit that's happened, but that game is real fun, man.
The dude on the radio that I listened to, he said he takes like random women that are standing at the train somewhere by the train, and he ties them up and he throws them on the train tracks, and the fucking trains come. And...
Yeah, he goes old school with it, huh?
Yes.
I like to lasso dudes and fucking ride off on my horse, dragging them behind me.
So you can do anything you want in that game.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like
Are you
Grand
playing
Theft
it?
Auto.
Are you playing it interactive online, or are you just still doing it by yourself? Like,
I'm doing it by myself because the online hasn't released yet.
oh,
But yeah, it's been a blast. If your kid has it, you should go watch him play it for a while. You'll fucking get a kick out of it.
I know I know he has it. I guess the thing with Xbox is if your friend has an account, and
He's doing the family share thing.
you could share it and play it because his dad's too fucking cheap to buy it for him.
Yeah.
Your dad's
What an
too cheap to
asshole.
buy it for him. What a dad! Yeah,
What an asshole.
He'll go out
Right?
and buy a new car every fucking year, but he won't buy his kid a fucking video game.
What a dick.
Yeah. How old's your boy? How old's he?
15.
It's time to get a job, son.
That's what I've told him that more than once.
Chick-fil-A will hire you. Chick-fil-A will
Get
hire
a job by your own goddamn video games.
That's right. But Red Dead Redemption has been a blast and a half, man. So,
I mean, you could just wander aimlessly, do what you want, and you can never follow the story, right?
well, you can, yeah. If you want to beat the game, you follow the story. But like tonight, I was up in the hills trying to search for this legendary horse, and I got mauled by some wolves, and I was about to tame the horse, and then I got mauled by a wolf, so I got pissed off and shut the system off. And I was like, I'm going to get food, and it was almost time to start podcasting by that point, anyway. So,
have you done where you learn to kill the bear?
Yeah, I've already killed the bear. I killed the legendary bear already.
I only know that because that's what they were talking about on the radio, like Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's all they fucking talk about, fucking assholes. I want to message them to quit talking about fucking Red Dead Redemption 2.
But like you can, depending on what you do is whether you're good or bad. So like I'll help people out and I'll be like, here, mister, give me money for this. Like there was a blind guy walking on the trail and he was like, donate to the blind. So I gave him $100 and he was like, oh, thank you. You're so gracious. And he goes to water away and I shot him in the back of the head and took my money back.
Are you serious? That's fucking cool.
Yep. So it's a lot of fun. I like you can pick dead bodies up after you kill them and stuff, or throw them people or tie people up and like throw them in the water, and it's a lot of fun. If you're not playing Red Dead Redemption, I definitely advise to check it out.
I'm kind of in Jose's boat. I don't have a console.
Your kid does.
I'm going to. I'm just going to take it out of his room and bring it in here.
Yeah, you're his dad. So give me that shit.
Give me that shit. You can't
find a reason to punish him. Do that.
Clean your room, and once you clean your room, you can have it back. I'm going to go play Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the fastest he'll ever clean his room.
Right. It'll be done in like 15 minutes. I've been asking you to do that for a fucking year.
What about you, Jose? Anything interesting happened with you this week?
No, I just my phone. I've had it for 2 weeks now. I actually really like it. The screen on time is like 6 hours. After heavy use.
It kills me that you just figured out that your phone has a fucking 360 camera on it.
No, I already knew it.
You're like so excited. You're like, check this out.
No, I had to buy one, so I just bought it.
Why did you have to buy one?
Because it's attachment.
No, my iPhone has a 360 camera mode in it.
Does it film both front, back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do the mini world?
Yeah. You can do all of it.
Does it shoot in 4K?
Yes, it does.
Keep going, Jose.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
I have an iPhone SX Max, dude. It does all that. Where have you been?
His fucking head's fucking twitch. He's twitching right now. He can't.
Yeah, his eye is like all going crazy. He's probably like busting.
iPhone, Apple. Yep. iPhone, Apple. I can't do that.
I said the bad word of Apple. iPhone. Guess what, Jose? My phone is also waterproof.
He's having an Air 404. You can't connect to server.
But that's cool. I mean, if you had to buy an attachment, I bet you the attachment's probably better. But
as every person who doesn't have an Apple bitches, go to buy attachments for the Apple because it doesn't have any other part to it.
Whatever.
Welcome to our world, Jose. I got my attachment for a camera.
So you're going to Tucson Comic Con tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know, wear your Absolute Geek shirt and rep?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping up that 33%, Jose.
Yep.
Who's going to be at Tucson Comic Con?
I have the flyer in my car.
I only wanted to go for Scene of Grace. That was all I really cared about.
One of the only reasons I'm going.
That was my whole thing. Is I was going to road trip it down to Tucson for the day in my new sweet ride, but
I think
that's not happening.
Brian Polito is going to be there.
Oh, because he's not at every convention around here.
Hey, when I went to the concert on Sunday, he was actually there.
Oh,
I was gonna say, nice Lady Death cover, buddy, but I didn't. I let him just talk.
So I don't see the 360 on the camera for the iPhone.
It has it, buddy.
Not on the website.
Not on the website.
Do you want me to take a 360 video and send it to you, Jose?
Do it. Fucking do it.
They should advertise it on
Hold on, let me go to my mom and dad's house and sit in my sister's room and take a 360 in my sister.
Dude, you went on Apple's website to look for it.
Yeah, he did.
See it.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
I know Matt's a liar.
That's why he's so pissy about it.
So how much was it? So what is it? The attachment? I don't understand the attachment thing. What is that?
Here, I'll send you a video.
So do you have to like click it on and it makes your like phone like bulkier with like a lens and shit on it, or what?
I'll send you a video.
That really helps the conversation with everybody that's listening.
Yeah, right.
I'll put it on the website.
I'll put it on the website. It's gonna be another video of his sister's room.
But yeah, is it like, so can you put like a projector on it too, and then like, is it like that phone that's like that? You know what I'm talking about, where you could put like a projector on it, or you could put like a better camera on it, you could put a boombox on it.
No, I mean, the thing that they're trying to do is with the phone, they have like these little like little connectors on the phone itself. So when you buy like a something that's added on like a camera, you could just clip it on it, and it doesn't need like to be like clipped on. It's magnets, so it gets held on by magnets. And so what they're trying to do is have like third parties to have their own stuff, so they can attach it to it.
So you can get like a French tickler attachment.
Yeah,
French tickler.
French tickler.
You could put what's it called, the kangaroo on it.
Yeah, I mean, just something on it.
A fleshlight. Yeah.
A fleshlight.
There you go, Tim.
Fleshlight attachment.
Oh man, that's kind of. So it's
there on LinkedIn chat.
It's so you can have the dildo attachment.
The vibrating attachment.
Oh my god! You can clip the washer to it and put your clothes in it.
But when it attached to my phone, you can actually hear it like whirl up, like speed up.
Because it's got a sound actuator on it.
No, it has it actually has a chip in it
that makes it sound like it's doing something. Is that what it is?
Pretty cool. There's light on it and everything.
Ooh, I like phones with lights on them. Is it like a flashlight?
No.
Is it just a blinky light to let you know you attached it?
Yeah.
What kind of phone is this?
It's called the Essential.
It doesn't seem so essential if you have to keep clicking shit on it.
Just one thing.
One leads to two.
It's by the guy who created Android.
Oh, that means it's garbage.
No, it's made out of titanium ceramic.
Are we really having this conversation right now?
What's that?
On what phone is and is not garbage?
No, I've just fucking throwing it out there.
I was gonna say, because let's not get started in this debate. I don't want Jose to have another stroke in the middle of the episode.
Android is good. Android is good. Android is good.
Buy a fucking attachment for my phone.
It's a French tickler.
I had to buy a fucking attachment for my phone.
It's a fleshlight. Oh my god. So what else is going on, Matt?
Nothing, man. That's pretty much my week has been hellacious, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's hopefully gonna get better from here on out. So
you didn't like Sabrina, huh?
No, dude, I really was not a fan of it, but I've only watched, like you said, the first 3 episodes.
Dude,
like episode 8 or 9.
It's the show's it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Like
it's super slow, dude. And like the first episode, like I love Riverdale. Like I'm a huge Riverdale fan. I just think, especially with like the way this season is going, that she's wasted on her own show when she should be part of Riverdale.
See, I didn't find that Sabrina was slow. I found that there's actually like a lot going on in every episode.
And I'm like, the first episode, you fucking see her naked. I'm like, dude, she's supposed to be a 16-year-old girl, and you're showing her naked. So that's
Probably like
pedophilia.
25.
She's 18.
Kyle looked it up.
She's 18. I looked it up because I didn't want to come on here and say, God damn, she's fucking hot. And then she ended up being 16.
He didn't want to come out to look like a fucking pedo.
Yeah, so I Googled it to make sure before I said it out loud to anybody. She's 18 and I don't know if that's like 35% of the reason why I fucking love that show is because I can't stop staring at her. It intrigues me. Like I can't stop staring at her and I think she's fucking hot. But the show, I mean, everything except like I think Lance and we were talking about in the chat was they say the Dark Lord too many times. Like you can make a drinking game out of every time they say Dark Lord and fucking Father Satan and all that that dumbass shit. But other than that, it's really good. Like, I mean, it's kind of cool. Like she gets in a predicament and she's fucking hot and smart, so she figures out a way to get out of it. And it's good. It's a good show.
Okay, so Jose is right. You can't do it with the iPhone. You do need an attachment, but it's that social media. Social media, like Facebook. So if you take a panoramic photo, that's what I was thinking. If you take a panoramic photo, Facebook and Instagram will make it a 360 photo.
Still need an attachment.
God damn it! Our whole argument was garbage. Now,
nah,
exactly.
Garbage.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Apple's shit.
Even Jay said in the chat, Android is garbage. Tim wants to know: does the cat talk? If not, that's a deal breaker.
No cat. Cat doesn't talk.
The cat doesn't talk, but she understands the cat.
Yes.
Like it goes
like
meow meow meow.
Yeah, because it's his little fucking minion.
Yeah.
Her otherling or otherkin or whatever the fuck it's called.
I don't like the ants though.
The one ant has like this weird like greenish tint makeup on her face, which is kind of weird.
I don't understand why one is British and the other one isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously they're not her real aunts. Like I believe in the original Sabrina show, they were her real aunts.
But they're all Spellmans.
Got this weird cousin that's like under house arrest.
A gay black cousin.
They fucking run a morgue, and I'm like,
I mean, it makes sense.
Maybe I'm just being a facetious dickhead, but
maybe. I thought it was fantastic, but I thought she was super hot, so maybe that kept me going, you know. But I thought it was like I watched it like it's been a long time since I've watched a show from beginning to end in one night. You know, the whole season on Netflix. But I binged that entire fucking like I think I was watching the first episodes when we were doing the podcast last week. And then that next on Saturday, that's what I did all fucking days. I did nothing. I watched every episode of Sabrina.
You know what's real disappointing is that I didn't like Sabrina.
It is disappointing that you didn't like Sabrina.
I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna give it a try and hopefully it gets better. But it just felt like a real slow burn. And I think it's because I don't like who they have in the cast. Like I don't like who they got. I don't like Ross Lynch who they got to play Harvey. Like I like him in other things, but in this show, just like the whole Harvey Sabrina relationship feels very forced and real weird to me. I don't know why.
And Cousin Balky is the principal of the school.
Yeah, I don't know. And the whole it's witchy thing. It's like I don't know. I guess it's because I grew up with the Sabrina cartoon and the original Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina.
I watched that too, but
hashtag not my Sabrina.
Well, remember the whole Sabrina thing came from Archie.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying Riverdale, the show Riverdale.
Yeah,
you would fit perfect in because they're doing a whole cult / witchcraft thing. Yeah, and they reference Greendale all the time in Riverdale, and then they I guess they only reference Riverdale twice in Sabrina, from what I hear.
Yeah.
So
it's worth watching. Don't listen to Matt. It's fucking worth watching, everybody.
Yes, don't listen to me.
I haven't finished Making a Murderer and that other show that they have.
Dude, Making a Murderer season 2 is so whack. It's so boring.
I'll watch a couple episodes.
So fucking boring.
Because so far it seems like they're backtracking a little bit. Because they, I guess, when it came out, they're like, oh, they forgot this evidence and all this stuff. So like Netflix is trying to make up for that.
it's just a bunch of, oh, we're submitting this, and we want this done. Nope, denied. Oh, we're doing this. Nope, denied. Oh, the kid's gonna get out. Oh, they're overruling or they're appealing his decision. Oh, okay. So now we're going through this shit. It's a fucking whack, dude. I wouldn't even finish it. I want to watch American Vandal season 2. I haven't made it to that yet.
You guys need to watch the Brett Kreschler Secret Time. It's fucking funny.
And sadly, Daredevil season 2 or season 3, they were down. Their ratings were down big time.
It was so good though.
It was. Hopefully, word of mouth picks that back up, but their ratings apparently were down fucking big time. So,
and then
not as many people fucking watched it.
Yeah, apparently.
I think it's, we've talked about it before, and I think it's just a ripple effect from the oversaturation.
Maybe.
No, just Iron Fist sucked, and what's that other show?
Luke Cage.
I just think there's too many good things on TV and in Netflix right now to keep up.
Yeah. There's, I'm still trying to get through Big Mouth season 2.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because I have
that show's so funny.
I have all my primetime shows that I watch on normal TV, and then I have Titans, and then I have fucking whatever it is I'm trying to get through on Netflix. So it's just like half the time I don't have enough time. There's
so many options now.
Yeah.
Not saying there wasn't a lot of options when season 1 of Daredevil was out, but it's like there's it's just everywhere now.
Daredevil came out in March or April, so it came out once all of the fall shows were ending, season 1 of Daredevil came out. So it had that prime slot where you were like, all right, cool, all my normal shows are ended. I'll transition to that. Yeah, slot. And now it's there's so much to watch. It's hard to keep up on.
Yeah, I still have to get through fucking Supernatural.
Have
you watched that Big Mouth show, Matt?
Oh, Daredevil season. I watched a couple episodes of season 1 and then stopped.
So funny. It's just so overly crude.
I like Nick Kroll. I like Nick Kroll, but I feel like it's trying real hard to be like F is for Family.
But it's not. It's nothing like F is for Family at all.
F is for Family is a fucking hilarious show.
Yeah.
Dude. Bill Burr is fucking hilarious.
I watched it, and it's funny, but that Big Mouth show is way funnier.
Yeah.
It's way funnier. And it's not like F is for Family because it's about a bunch of kids that are going through puberty.
It's crude. It's freaking gross, but it's so fucking funny.
Oh, you're already wet. Don't fuck me. I have athlete's foot. Oh,
talk about
you're already wet.
Pedo stuff. They show some weird ass shit on that.
Jason has been watching Killjoys lately and Doctor Who. Are you watching the new season of Doctor Who, Jay, with the female doctor?
Jay.
He can't answer you.
Yeah, he can. He can answer me in the chat.
I know, I'm just playing.
Yeah, and then they're showing the Ace Comic-Con lineup, and that lineup sucks. The celebrity they're doing the same thing that Phoenix Fan Fest did, where now they're bringing a bunch of wrestlers.
Yeah,
and
leftovers.
David Tennant, dude. I'm so down to fucking meet David Tennant.
I'm hoping what Ace does is when they do their next round of guests, I'm hoping that's when a lot of the good comic book guests will be there.
Yeah, because they haven't really announced anything comic book wise. It's all trash.
Yeah, it was very mediocre. It was nothing that it screamed out to me fuck yes, I have to go to Ace and be there now. That name hasn't came to me yet. That makes me want to make sure I can be there. Which I'm bummed because it was so awesome last year. I don't know. Maybe they're phoning it in this year. I'm not sure because their other lineups were really good if you were paying attention to them in the other couple states that they're doing it. They were really good, and now here they're I'm just hoping within the next 3 weeks they do another round of guests, and you're fuck yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully it picks up, but I don't know.
It's just so disappointing when you're looking forward to something like, because like Ace was so good last year. I've been looking forward to it since last year. I thought so.
Was it really that good, or did we just kind of like hype it up?
We hyped it up.
Now they had good guests. They had
good guests, but for the most part, it seemed like it was kind of light. Like with everything was so spread out. If that makes sense.
Well, it's such a the hockey arena is such a big place that to have it was because where the actual hockey floor is, that's where they had the like some vendors, and that's where they had all the big guests at. Yeah.
See, they should have done something. They should have had it at Cardinal Stadium, where they had more room at the bottom, so they can do that kind of stuff.
I don't think it would be good at the Cardinal Stadium. It's too big.
Either one. Either one's too big. They should have just had it at the convention center downtown.
Well, that would be for what the size of Ace is. That thing would be way too big. Like it would have to be like. Remember how
the Southern Convention Center?
Yeah, like where Amazing was.
Yeah,
it would work really good in there because it would be small, and everybody would kind of be right next to each other, so it's easier to walk.
Yeah. They should have done.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yep. Either you guys gonna go see Bohemian Rhapsody?
I want to.
I was gonna see it last night, but then I said fuck it, and I said no.
I'm probably gonna go see it tomorrow, since I'm not going to.
Since you're not driving your new car to Tucson.
Yeah. Wear your tight leather pants and your cutoff.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear my Freddie Mercury teeth too.
And your Absolute Geek codpiece.
Yep, that's right.
The Absolute Geek prototype codpiece.
Heck yeah! You guys excited for the news about Austin Powers 4?
Yes. Fuck yes.
I'm not.
Is he gonna be on a walker?
Dude, I love the first two Austin Powers movies.
There's gonna be no mini-me though, so it's
killed it.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about Mini-Me, but like Austin Powers 3 sucked.
Goldmember?
Yeah, Goldmember sucked.
I thought it was funny. Smoking a pancake?
I like the first one, and I like The Spy Who Shagged Me, but I did not fucking like Goldmember at all.
I used to think you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts.
I thank you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I think it was like Beyonce's character. I didn't like Beyonce's character. Foxy Cleopatra.
She wasn't really a great actress.
So.
I'll be right back because I need to get my clothes out of the washer.
Mom, put my clothes in the dryer for me.
Yeah. Ma, my clothes in the dryer. Switch them now.
I don't know. I really like. I mean, it probably will be a letdown just because the gap of time since the last one. You know what I mean? Now we're all the way. It probably won't have the same appeal as it did when the first few came out.
I think it will. It's been so many years. It just depends on how they do it.
I just think that style is kind of past us now of comedy.
Yeah.
And it's just, it won't, I don't think it'll have the same wow factor as the first couple Austin Powers did. But I mean, I still watch them and I still laugh my ass off at them.
But you got to remember, they came out at a different time too, when the world wasn't always all so over fucking sensitive.
Yes, that too.
And you're not. They didn't worry about who they were going to offend, and nobody was boycotting shit. And
I'm going to boycott Austin Powers 4, and I'm going to make a petition.
For what?
So they don't make it.
What are you just talking about? How excited you are?
I know. I'm just playing. I really want to see it.
Boycott it now.
Those are my two favorite things to do: boycott and petitions.
Yeah, bitch and boycott, right? Bitch and boycott, bitch and boycott.
Bitch and boycott.
One movie I'm really looking forward to that's going to come out next year that I think is people are going to like. It's Toy Story 4.
Everybody's going to go see Toy Story 4. So everybody can cry at the end.
Yep.
When they all die.
Because apparently it's like super sad.
It's because they all die.
You think they all die?
They all get thrown into a fucking like a tree shredder. That's what
Well,
happens.
they almost all got incinerated at the end of the third one, so
Might as well get thrown into a fucking tree shredder.
yeah. Tim says everyone will be walking around doing shitty Dr. Evil impressions for months.
That'd be fucking great.
Gold. Remember. Yeah,
$1 billion. Isn't that even? That's not even a real number. This is
Yeah.
1964, Dr. Evil.
Yeah, right. And they had that fucking stupid joke at they all end up at the flea market. Damn, that's cold. They had that stupid joke for 2 movies straight with the fucking rocket that looks like a dick.
It's one big Johnson. Get
Yeah.
your Johnson.
2 balls.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
But yeah. So what's going on?
Yeah, I like that. Did you see that picture of Dean from Supernatural? He dressed up like Red Hood.
Yeah, and then there's been rumors that he was supposed to be Batman in the crossover for CW, and they've kind of put those to bed too.
Back.
That would be cool. I mean, I don't know. Dean Winchester's pretty awesome, so anything you do would make it more awesome.
Well, is it one of the guys from that show you like? What was it called?
Supernatural?
Supernatural. Isn't it one of the guys being like a bad guy for something?
He's like for Halloween.
Why have not given him that role? Because they have this whole stigmata about, I don't know if stigmata is the right word, but they have this whole
stigma.
That's stigma. There you go.
Yeah,
stigmata is when you,
yeah,
where you end up like Jesus.
Yeah, it's both then. Fuck it works both ways. But they have this whole stigma of not wanting to bring these main characters into the DC TV universe, but now they slowly are because their movie universe is shit.
Yep.
I had a theory. Like, I was sitting there the other night watching Batman, Superman. I don't know why it was on TV. And I kind of had this theory that I think DC is stuck when they make their movies. They're stuck in the 90s, and they're going with everything being okay and gritty and like dark and violent. And then Marvel's more now where everything's all PC and safe, and they don't want to go over that PG-13 rating if they don't have to because they don't want to offend anybody. I was like, maybe that's what it is.
Did you watch the new episode of Titan?
I have not watched. I'm 2 episodes behind on Titans.
What?
Yeah,
I'm ahead of you?
You're ahead of me.
So Jose, how many episodes have you watched now?
Was it 3?
Well, then the new one just came out tonight too. So
4? So at 3. I'm at 3 right now.
So it's really that good, huh? So Matt, you've only seen episode 1?
No, I've seen the
1
first
and 2.
2.
I wouldn't say it's super great, but it's also not super bad. But then you kind of see where they're going. But I'm still leaning towards like it's still bad, but I'm giving it a chance.
I've enjoyed it so far.
I really haven't.
I'm enjoying the dark grittiness of it, but they're doing it in a good way. So I'm enjoying it.
I just like Hawk and Dove.
You think the grittiness works better like on the small screen?
I do. Yeah. I do when they actually give it a reason for these characters to be like that. And it's not just like, oh, the Batman's like this because it's just Batman. The fact that they're actually like leading you to understand why Dick Grayson's being a dickhead, and like you see all this stuff, it explains it better. And I think the dark and grittiness works better.
I don't know whether they're trying to push how Raven is so young when everybody else is so much older. I just think it's weird. I mean, I know it's not Teen Titans, but I mean, like, they're not even like around like the same age.
Tim says, I've been trying to wait for the season of Titans to be complete so I can binge it during the free trial. I've just been watching it on an app, dude. On my phone is how I've been watching it. So I'm not using the DC app. Shout out to not doing things, not being conformative.
Right.
I can give you the link I'm watching it on.
I'll send it to me, Jose.
Okay.
No, dude, I have an app, Jose. I have a fucking movie box app, and it has it on there. That's how I watch it on my phone.
I'll send it to you in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. Whenever. Because I really want to see it. I need to catch up and be able to talk about it.
Let's see.
So, I mean, I got nothing else. You guys got anything else you want to talk about tonight?
Nope.
That's it. We can talk about your car. That's it, Route.
Yeah, that's it. I'm trying not to scare everybody away. I don't want to talk about comics because I don't want people to just fucking bail.
I know it's crazy. Last weekend, it's like everyone like fucking.
We were
Oh, really?
numbers tonight too. And the minute I started talking about comics, fucking people bailed. We talked about anything comic book related. People bailed.
All right.
What's the matter,
So
Jose? You shit yourself?
the thing
Sounded like it.
The thing I sent, I put in chat. It says the link I sent is unsafe, but it's not unsafe.
Oh, someone should send me fucking viruses. What a dick.
Yep, start sending nudes.
I'm gonna email to myself and then I'll text you.
They're nudes,
Send you,
fucking
like, super nudes.
super nudes.
The super nudes.
Fucking Jose with a cape on, nude. Yuck.
He's trying to send you super nudes, bro.
You can Canada.
Hashtag super nudes.
Yeah, watch out for those. They were nudes.
Doing my Constanza. Pose.
Hey, if any of you guys are still into Walking Dead, I know I tried to do. Tim says put a rubber on your phone before you open it. I tried to do a Deliberating the Dead on Sunday by myself because Kyle wasn't there. For whatever reason, YouTube fucked up and it wouldn't process it, and it was sitting in process for days, so I had to delete it. This Sunday is Rick Grimes' final episode. Kyle and I are going to live stream the entire episode.
And cry.
Jay says he's still here too. Oh, I'm glad you're still here, Jay. Yeah, we're gonna live stream Grimes' final episode, so you can be there and
text you, Kyle,
as we watch it and break it down, and then we will break it down afterwards too. So if you're still watching Walking Dead, I know it's kind of dying off.
And that's when we're going to give away the comic books, huh?
That's when we're going to give away the comic book, yeah. So, super exciting. Super exciting stuff.
Yeah, and we appreciate everybody that, is helping us out when we asked about, ways we can make the show better for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
for the most part, I got the exact... You gave us the exact answers I was expecting.
Yeah, it's personal.
That
fucking dick.
That was the best.
It's personal, you fucking dick. But yeah, we're just trying to make the show as the best we can for you guys who come and tune in every week and listen to it. And when numbers start to drop, you kind of start questioning why. So you're trying to find out ways that you can make the show better. So
I think it's so awesome that it's hard to listen to.
Maybe. I don't think that's the case, but I just we're doing this and we're covering a market that's become so oversaturated within a year. Yeah, some of those segments he suggested. Yeah, from the most part, we've heard about it. I mean, I like the ideas; they were good segments.
The Jose one is the best. It's personal.
Yeah, where people write Jose personal matters and he gives them advice. We tried to do that. Remember, it was called "What Would Kyle Do?" Nobody participated. I'm sorry, 4 people participated. Yeah, we got one really good Uber story.
That Uber story was fucking awesome.
But I want Kyle's "It Stinks," where he just goes around with a camera and a large group of people and rates people on smell. It Stinks segment.
Before or after he farts on him?
Oh, clearly after.
Oh, okay.
But
tomorrow night, you guys, if anybody's bored or have free time, doing a showing at Film Bar of The Room.
Ooh, are they?
They always show The Room there.
They haven't had it in 2 or 3 months.
It's always a good time.
Exactly. They show it all the time.
But Hey, if you guys are going to be at Tucson Comic Con tomorrow, make sure you say hi to Jose
And Cena.
and Cena Grace.
Friend
Our
of the show.
cohorts at AZ Nerdcast. That's now AZ Nerdnet, which will probably be AZ Nerd something else next week. They're going to be there doing panels all weekend. So if you're there, go check out their panels and say what's up. I unfortunately wanted to go to Tucson again, but I'm not going to be able to because I had to get the motor. Yeah.
I wanted to go, but I have to do dad.
Yeah, everybody fucking bailed on me. Kyle was like, I'll go. And Kellen was like, I'll go. And then they both fucking simultaneously bailed on me the same day. Well,
somebody else had to do an art project.
Yeah, I think Kyle found out that I was going to be like, hey, you can drive. And he fucking bailed on me. Bastard. But yeah, if you're going to be at the Tucson Comic Con, make sure you get Jose and Cena and show Cena some copies of Iceman.
Oh, yeah, I need to get my comics.
Let me get
ready.
Let's give away. Let's do a giveaway right now. Today is the day, the deadline. So I'm gonna click this random comment generator here and chat generator, and I'm going to randomly pick a winner who is a free digital copy of Avengers: Infinity War. Yay! Infinity War. Give me a drum roll. Give me a drum roll.
A digital copy.
Not a creepy shadow call. I said a drum roll. Okay, nobody give me a fucking drum roll, you fucking
I'm at your computer, sorry.
There we go. And the winner of the Avengers Infinity Wars
is Kyle.
Woo! It's actually Tim Bolt. Congratulations, Tim. Make sure to shoot us your email address. You can either do it over Facebook or you can do it, send us an email to absolutegeekpodcast@gmail.com and we will send you that link to the free Avengers Infinity War digital download. Congratulations. If you don't want it, let me know if you already have the movie and I'll fucking pick the next person. Ungrateful. I called him ungrateful before he even fucking accepts the win. Oh man, what a dick. I do have a Spider-Man Homecoming one that I'll be giving away at some point as well. So
I had it
for that.
I was thinking about giving a slab away as a free giveaway.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
good idea. But yeah, so I guess that'll do it for this week's episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast. Fucking therapy cast, apparently. Matt's weekly therapy cast, where we talk about my fucking problems. But
all right.
But yeah. So for this week's episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast, I'm Matt.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jose.
And I want to say thanks for everyone who hanging out with us tonight on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. Tim, Jose, Kyle, Jay. Yeah,
Matt.
You're all already here. Matt, yeah, you're already here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Frank and a Honda, appreciate you coming by and busting our balls about VWs. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with us.
It's just because he's jealous.
VTech sucks.
Yeah, if you're watching this on the
VTech suck.
If you're watching this on the YouTube replay, and this is your first time, welcome. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you being here. Make sure to leave a comment. You could be like Tim and win some free stuff at some point just by leaving a comment and following us on Facebook and social medias. If you listen to this on your favorite podcasting app, we ask you to please make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave us a review, as it helps us in the podcasting standing to go up those ranks and get more listeners. Make sure you share this with your friends, because we always want new members of the Absolute Geek Army. So that'll do it for this week's episode, and we will see you next time.
Peace.